All right. So hopefully, whatever internet problems were going around earlier have been resolved. I'm gonna do a few more quests just to fill up my daily in Minas Tirith, but most all this stuff is old stuff. So once I get done with that, you will head to the new stuff in the Shield Isles. Now that I figured out, yeah. Wow. Okay, I am in. Okay, I have music, which I didn't before. Oh, and things are showing up that didn't show up before too, like the wedding supplies I need. Let's go this way. What do we got? Pastry chef.
May I help you with something?
Oh, you there. It appears you have some spare time on your hands. You've seen the guards hard at work around the city, yes? Despite the festival, they keep watch day and night. War remains fresh on everyone's minds, I'm afraid. The guards are busy people with little time, but I want to help them find some enjoyment nevertheless. And food is the key to anyone's heart. I've just made a batch of small pastries and let them cool on that table over there. I need you to deliver them to any hungry looking guards nearby. Quickly now, I don't want my pastries to get cold. Plate of pastries. See, I just had a ring show up over here, and oh, it's a hungry guard. Saddens me that I cannot join in the celebrations right now, but I appreciate the kind gesture. All right. Okay, so it does look like someone's looking for the same things I am for sure. Let's see what this ring is. Oh, another hungry guard. They don't run away. Stop! Stop! Many thanks. Could you pass that message on to the chef as well? Okay. I feel like there should be more. Oops, supplies. There they are. Supplies. Oh, there's another hungry guard. My favorite. If I had to do all this work just to get a pastry from cereal, then it was worth it. Supply. Soups. No, no, no. Not that. Running supplies. Not 4 out of 5. Ooh, the Mary Swan. That sounds like a place that I might find a barrel or something. There's a quest to go to. Yeah. Yeah, there is. So you can just talk to that guy and get there. I just got distracted by all the other. I'm getting some quests here then. Well, it's up to you. It's all the wedding stuff that's here. And I'm so not that far along in Bellamy's questing. There's a barrel of ale. All right, I have 2 barrels. It would be funny to see like all the things that I'm actually carrying for my various quests. I know right now I have 2 barrels of ale, at least 1 pastry, 4 supply crates. And there was some other food that I was carrying around for people to sample. There's something I need to do with wine too, so I can't remember if I have it already or if I need to pick it up. Anyone here I need to talk to, do something with? I see there's a spot over there. What's there? What is it? It's not anything. Oh, yes, it is. What? Erica, that's another hungry guard. Looks like. I've already been to the Mary Swan. Let's come up the other way or something. Let's just see if there's anything else down this way that I might be missing. But looks like this is the end. Okay. Let's see if I can find another hungry guard and maybe another crate of stuff. Just, let's see. I already gave one to that hungry guard. Unfortunately, he's still hungry, but there's only so much I can do. So, giving him something. Yep, he was the first guy I got. Haven. Perhaps a place with a barrel of ale. I don't know, it looks pretty swanky. They don't look like barrel of ale source people. Okay. Is that on the island? No. So we see another ring. It's up there. Okay. And the clothiers. Oh. Okay. Hey, wait. Thank you, I needed that. It's been a long day. But cereals pastries always taste good. Oh, who's there? Who's there? Oh, was that? Hmm. Let's go back and there's a ring down there, but that's the next level down. Our pastries have been well received. You're back, and with an empty platter at that. You have my gratitude. I don't say that just to anyone. You've made quite a few people smile today. Come back tomorrow, there'll always be mouths to feed. All right. Now, there was a ring. Ah, wedding supplies. All right, and that's my last crate of wedding supplies, which I think I have to turn in way back up at the top. We'll do that some other time. No, I need to find the ramp down, which I think is back over there. Ramp up. This ramp down is going to be on the other side of the. There. Alright, what do we got on this level? We got a ring. It's always a good place to start. Unhelpful hounds, huh? Hmm. All right. So,
May I help you with
gardener,
something?
have you ever seen anything like this before? I dare say this is the first time in all of my long years that my people have experienced such joy. Still, there's work to be done. So, several gardens in Minas Tirith are under my responsibility, but I've been having a harder time tending to them. So many people around the city. My old legs can no longer carry me as well as they used to. But I do not wish to let my plants waste away. They have survived troubled times. If you could help me, the garden that holds the statue of Steward Egelmoth on the third circle requires attention. Weeds have sprung out of the earth, and the bushes need watering. Water bushes, pull out weeds. Got it. And that's on the third circle, which I think I'm on the fourth one. Maybe on the third one. I don't know. I'm on the second one. I don't know. I don't know. It gets confusing. Let's see, what's this? Deliver the crates. Yeah, okay. Worried woman. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Not again. Stop, thief. Oh, please, please help me. That blasted cur. It loves to torment me. The wretched thing has run off with my engagement ring. Please, you might see if you can get it back. I'm absolutely terrified of the creatures, and they know it. Chase that hound. Oh, the unhelpful hounds. Hello. Oh, there you are. Hey, unhelpful hounds. Hey, 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 you. You ain't too far away. That hound does not have a ring. How about this one? How about this one? That hound doesn't have a ring. I'm supposed to remember which ones I've done. That hound doesn't have a ring. Yes, he does. He has one right over his head. Who are you? The one that's sleeping over here. He doesn't have a ring. What about you? Oh, I found the ring. Okay.
Hello there.
You found my ring. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It sounds silly, but I feel like that dog thinks this is all very funny. Okay. Don't ever have pets, lady. Uh, see anything up here, but you never know. I do have to find another tavern or something. Let's see. Lots of people feasting. Oh, actual tavern. All right. We wanted nothing down this way. I got the city jail. I don't think there's anything I need there. Forge. Close gate. Okay. All right. Nothing this way. That's right. Okay. Mm, anything here? All of watchers. Okay, doesn't do anything. Okay, let's see. Place. That's the way down. What's this guy want?
Have you come to join in the celebration?
Obtain charcoal from the chef's cereal. Well, I just talked to her. Obtain clay from a potter. Obtain flowers from the gardener. I just talked to him too. The festivities have been rather exciting, haven't they? It's been months since I've been able to produce a single painting, but this visit to Minas Tirith has finally given me inspiration. Unfortunately, I can't put a brush to canvas until I obtain paint ingredients. The city is like a maze. I've already lost my way 6 times. If I go wandering off again, I may not find my way back. Perhaps you will have better luck. I've asked for directions, well, 6 times before. Seek out the chef's cereal for charcoal, a potter from the house of craft for clay, and the gardener Lebadar for flowers. The first two are on the third circle, and Lebadar is on the second. Okay, okay. So I have made it somehow all the way down to the second circle. Okay. Okay. I still need to go down to the first circle though for let's keep going up and down until I get everything. Well, at least until I get 10, 10 quests done. Okay, here's a ring. There is a ring. Oh, the splintered shield. Okay, this was definitely a place I needed to go. It's Gimli. Hi, Gimli. Oh, that's right. The wedding vows. Ah, this is going well. Ah. Gimli blinks as you awaken him from his stupor.
Ah, you have found us. Hard at work. Oh,
It's true. All the folk in this tavern have been helping us find the finest vows to be spoken by Aragorn at his wedding. Elisar, you know who I mean? The ale here is quite good. It was Dreffley's idea to reward every perfect sentence with a mug. You better wake him up, Bellamy. We have so many good words from which to choose. Gimli, really? Dreffley awakes with a start, blinking the sleep and the drink from his
I
eyes.
have had an idea. We should, we should.
We should have the proprietor provide this ale for the wedding feast. As many barrels as he can spare. And that should be no small number. A wedding such as this only comes along but rarely. Ask him this, Bellamy. Ask him, and it will be the very finest of celebrations. Why, if I have anything to say about it, it will be nearly as rowdy as a dwarf wedding. The King of Gondor should be so fortunate. Hey. I mean, I don't just get to steal the ale like I've done everywhere else. A tavern proprietor.
I would be pleased to contribute a number of barrels for the wedding feast.
It's the least I can do for the king and his bride, and I do it gladly. Gondor is in need of such happiness as there is after so much war. The dwarves are right on this account. The drink will loosen the tongues of all those at the feast, and the guests will frequently and at full voice toast the king's health and that of his elf bride. That is my promise to you, Bellamy. Ooh, what is in that? Oh, and there's the wine. Also, I need to check. This tavern actually has rooms to stay in. Okay, let's do the wine here. Yeah, definitely. What am I supposed to do? Drink the wine? Sample the wine. This should go well. Sizzling effervescence on your tongue. This wine is not supposed to have bubbles. Alright, let's try a different one. But that one has bubbles too, and it's not supposed to. We have something different. Find the correct wine. I see. This wine tastes like your great aunt's moldy cellar. Delicious. Part, it makes your lips pucker and your eyes water. Okay, let's try a different one. Wine so sweet as to almost be syrupy. For dessert? It's probably just vinegar. So tart it makes your lips pucker and eyes water. I wonder if there's any suitable wine here at all. Robust, heady taste of wet dog. So tart it makes your lips pucker and eyes water. This is not going well. Right, there's something sparkly over on that side. Maybe. This is probably just vinegar. What's this one? Oh, haha, that's the barrel of ale I can steal. Okay, well that's not helping me find the wine. Is there like somewhere else where there's wine? Because these are all terrible. It's probably not possible to add more water to this wine. It says I'm supposed to find them here in the splintered shield. Or maybe there's some other place here that has. Close together. See how the wedding vows are going.
Well, that is settled. Now to decide on the proper vows for the ceremony.
Proper vows to be made during the wedding ceremony. Will you gather up these papers, Bellamy? Draftly and I wrote down some good options, and all of our friends here in the Splintered Shield contributed suggestions of their own. And now it is up to us to select the very best ones. We definitely needed this break from sampling the wine. You have to gather up all the papers that are just literally sitting on the table in front of you. How did dwarves ever make it anywhere without hobbits?
All right, let us see what we've got.
Emily reads aloud from one of the papers. Your beauty is without compare, even among all the gems of the earth. That was one of mine, Bellamy. Do you like it? Together we will lay waste to our foes, and none will stand against us. Now that I see it written down, about this one, Dropley. What else? What else? I pledge to love and serve you in all things. Pretty good. Not bad. My love for you gives me the strength to what? This one isn't finished. Gimli shuffles through the stack of papers, looking for more worthy vows. Let me see. True men of Gondor will not forget Castamere. What is this? What is this?
I don't know much about this name Castamere, but I do not like it.
You know, it has something to do with a dark period in the history of Gondor. Corsair leaders calling themselves the heirs of Castamere caused us some problems on the journey from Rohan here to Minas Tirith, and I know it is a name that causes Aragorn some displeasure. That is enough for me. I do not need to know the particulars. For someone to invoke this name now, today. I do not like it, Bellamy. Some villain here in the Splintered Shield snuck this paper among the others, hoping to disrupt the wedding. Find out who has done this, and we will make them pay for it. Well, there's this kind of grumpy guy standing here with his arms crossed. Let's see what he's got to say. These men insist they saw nothing. These women insist they saw nothing. I assure you that several of my finest barrels will be brought to the hall for the wedding feast. I'm a man of my word, and I will see it done. All I ask is that the lords and ladies attending the feast know that it was de Gillian of the Splintered Shield who provided the drink. You tell de Gillian that someone slipped a reference to Castamir the Usurper among the papers on Gimli's table while the dwarf and his companion were dozing. Men speak of Castamir in my tavern? This is an outrage. I'll have you know that we of the Splintered Shield are king's men all, and have nothing but respect for his bride to be, elf though she be. I say that with all the love in my heart, Bellamy. If you find any who say otherwise, or even so much think it, I will have them cast out upon the street, never welcome again within these walls. I swear it, Bellamy. Show me the man who speaks fondly of Castamir, the usurping Kingslayer, and I will report him to the guards of the Citadel. To Gimli.
Nobody saw anything? Ha! I wager my axe could make them talk.
This is not my kingdom, and I should not wish to overstep my bounds. Not right before wedding, anyway. Castamir, bah. But I remember the corsairs that invoked his name at Peligreer Bellamy, and none of them would be welcome at a wedding such as this. No, not even if they cleaned themselves up and wore their finest garb. They were cruel-hearted and evil-minded, and from my gathering, it sounds like their idol Castamir was twice as bad. You should go tell Gandalf that there are some, at least, who might wish to disrupt Aragorn's wedding. Maybe our wizard could work some magics to sniff out these troublemakers and make them think better of it. I should say it is worth a try. If that does not do it, I'll offer my axe in service of the task. That may prove even more effective than magic. Okay, so I need to go up to the sixth circle to see Gandalf, but I still haven't found any better wine yet, so let's see if anyone's got wine up here. Oh god, there's just someone with a ring.
Can I speak with you a moment?
You there, you look like you didn't spend last night with as much ale as some of us. Do me a favor and I'll make it worth your while. My name is Ulfir, greatest florist in all the land. I'm sure you've heard of me. No? Well, no accounting for taste, is there? By the by, wedding season is the most important time of year for a flower monger like myself. I labor for months growing, harvesting, and transporting my renowned blossoms and arrangements from my farm to various cities. This week, I have the misfortune of being stuck in this smoldering pile of rocks. My head. Where was I? Oh, yes, I seem to have imbibed a bit more than I'm accustomed to last evening. Don't look at me like that. Do you have any inkling how difficult it is to keep roses fresh from my farm to here? The stress nearly eats you alive. I've probably gone down an entire tunic size, so I might have had more than I should have to drink. What do you care? You're not my wife. Wait, you're not my wife, are you? The merchant squints up at you with bleary eyes. No, no, you aren't. Right, listen. You, you help me out, and I'll make it worth your while. You hear that ruckus? Someone in this tavern fancies themselves a bard. But a croaking frog has more melody than that cacophony. Cacophony? I never know how that word is pronounced. Here, Take these coins and toss them to whoever that dreadful swelling is coming from. I need at least 10 more hours of sleep, and they aren't helping in the slightest. Now, anyone seen any more tables of wine, or am I gonna have to go back to the basement and... Oh, here's a journeyman ludist. Here. Very well. Go with my obvious talents are appreciated. I mean, to be fair, it's just one drunk guy that wants you to scram, but let's see, what do we got here? Another journeyman ludist. How dare you all leave? But you're missing out. Sorry. Okay. So, here we go. Oh, Adept Harper. He seems probably okay. Oh, very well. Go where my obvious talents are appreciated. Right. Out on minstrel. How dare you? I'll leave, but you're missing out. Oh dear. Um. Well, looks like I'm just gonna have to. Oh, here we go. Adept flutist. Oh, very well. I'll go where my obvious talents are appreciated. All right. Let's 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 work on wine. Maybe something's drinkable this time. Let's see. Great Aunt's Moldy Cellar. Another Great Aunt's Moldy Cellar. Thought I found the right one. It's not fair. What? Oh, here we go. This sweet white taste of smoke and apricot. Good. Close enough. Okay. Now I should have one more musician somewhere to get rid of. Which seems a little rude. More than a little rude. Any other? Is there another one up here, maybe? Hmm? Oh, straight. Talk to her. Talk to that one.
What can I do for you?
Let's see. Talk to her. Talk to her. No chicken here. Oh, I didn't think that. And it must be upstairs. There we go. You're playing your harp in the bedrooms. That seems a little. Well, that's the course needs to be important. There. Now let's talk to the drunko dingbat up here. I try to climb this thing. All right.
How can I be of service?
Oh, my friend, you hear that? Blessed silence. I'm stuck here all week. Why don't you come back tomorrow just in case more ale happens? You got it. Okay, so I am at 8 of 10. Okay. Now, what is my map telling me? Map is telling me. Telling me I might have another ale this way. Lock and Kitchens, like a tavern. Tavern that might have a. I'm too busy to do that now. All right. Oh, and there's Barrel of Ale right there. Okay, was there anything else? Oh, okay, that's up. That's up. That's up. Okay. Probably had to go down to the first circle for something. I probably do. I probably have more quests than actually are showing up on my quest tracker. Alright, so that's down. That is up. All the way on the other side. I should mostly just have things to. I have a couple things that I'm still in the middle of, but a lot of this is just turning in. I think it's down this way. Do you know the guys I need to talk to? Gardener guy. No, I haven't done your quest yet. Flowers? Oh, this for that young painter, isn't it? I met him some days ago while he was exploring the city, but he hasn't returned since. Here you go. Please tell him I said hello. Okay. Okay. What's over here? What is over here? Oh, that's the water. I got my horse. Oh, you say? Well, sure, I can get you some. We have plenty. Okay. And then what's in here? Oh yeah, there was something about the House of Craft, wasn't there? Something about the House of Craft. What was it? there's definitely lots of crap. Oh, here we go. What? Marriage right. Oh, wait, that can't be good.
Gondor needs your aid.
Yeah, I don't want to really pick up any more quests. There is something I was supposed to do here. What spell are we replacing? What?
Hello, friend. Could you help me with
Okay.
something?
I don't see anything that I really need to do here. To get to the net. I need to go this way. Alright, I need charcoal from her. And eventually I'll go back down and take it. But let me see here. There's the ramp right there, right in front of me. Well, there was some sort of garden or something up here I was supposed to fix. One, two, three, four. One, two, three. Was that back there? Seems like it's not. I don't know. I don't need it anyway. I'll do it next time. I'll procrastinate. on. Um, that's what this ramp is hiding up here. Actually, I don't have anybody else I need to talk to, so
How may I help you, friend?
I'll get to the bird. Actually, I had to talk to Gandalf, but isn't this like to get? Yeah. Would you like go back this way anyway? Oh, well, okay. Now that I can talk to you, I can talk to Gandalf.
What has brought you back to me so quickly?
Oh boy, this is a lot of words. Oh yes, Castamere. You tell Gandalf about the mention of Castamere that someone slipped among Gimli's paper in the splintered shield, and the wizard nods without surprise. Yes, I expected something like this, Bellamy. The folk of Gondor have long memories. Castamere's reign was the violent culmination of the Kinstrife, a chain of events that began with a wedding, of which the populace did not approve. Tremendous 20th king of Gondor sent his son Valakar to make peace with Vidigavia, the self-proclaimed king of Rovanion. Valakar did so, but he did more as well. He fell in love with Vidumavi, a Northman daughter of the king, and the two were married. Many folk in Gondor were displeased with the match, believing that Valakar's marriage would lessen the royal luminary blood in any heir produced by the union. Unrest simmered throughout the kingdom. A child was born to Valakar in Vidumavi, and he was named Eldakar. The unrest continued to simmer until at last he came to the throne, and unrest turned to violent conflict, and Castamere, captain of ships, brought war to unseat Eldakar. The usurper ruled Gondor for 10 years until Eldakar returned at the head of a Northman army. Castamere was slain, but his sons and allies fled to Peligir and Umbar, and the underlying discontent that caused the Kinstrife never truly disappeared. Will the people of Gondor accept the marriage of their king to Arwen and Domil, the daughter of Elrond of Rivendell? The news you bring from the splintered shields tells me that some, at least, may not. We should bring word of this possibility to Elisar, though it pains me to trouble him with it. Perhaps you can do this, Bellamy? Thanks. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Okay, and there's the ramp I was looking for. Lag, 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 lag. That's okay, we're getting out of here soon. Alright. And of course, turn into you. Merlian. Lots of quests turn into you.
Greetings.
You have returned flower free. Lovely. I shall send my assistant around to check your work. Come back again later. I may have some other tasks for you.
What do
Ah,
you need?
excellent. This is going to be perfect. My customers will be so happy. Good work.
Greetings.
Good work. Good job. You did the thing.
Greetings.
Excellent. Good work. Well, I'm not found out of the brew myself. It is always in high demand for my events. All right. There's a whole bunch of things done. And what else have I got? Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah. Someone wanted more bacon.
Greetings, friend.
Ah, you've returned. Tell me, what did they think? You share the nobles' opinions. This is all wonderful feedback. Give me some time to think this over, and I shall make the changes. Come back tomorrow. We'll try again. Okay. And for the heck of it, I will pester Elisar with information he doesn't want. I think he could probably handle it. Oh, some people aren't happy, Aragorn. Oh, really? That's so strange because all my life people have been perfectly. King
You
Elisar.
have returned just in time. I planned to send for you.
Oh no. I see you have come to me with some purpose of your own. Briefly mention Gandalf's worries concerning the legacy of Pinstrife and the possibility that the folk of Gondor may not accept Elisar's marriage to Arwen. Your friend raises an eyebrow at that, and his demeanor becomes at once even more Aragorn than Elisar. That is not a concern of mine, Bellamy. Arwen will be a good queen, and the kingdom will come to accept her. There will be no kin strife this time.
Messengers from Amondine have come to the city, bringing word of a traveling party from the north.
Hmm. Even now they draw near the walls of the Pelennor, and my betrothed is with them. Go to the gates of the city, Bellamy, and tell Huron that I will be down presently. I would ask you to then greet the party from Rivendell, and let them know they are long awaited and most welcome in Gondor. I, I should hope so. Yes, send the Hobbit to welcome the elves to Gondor. Okay. But that will get me down to the front gates again, which is where I'm trying actually to get to. Uh, you should be able to use the travel to You use the stable masters. I was able to use them even though I'd never discovered any of them before. I mean, even from there, it's a little bit of a pain to find him, but
Like masters doing that something on?
it should be which tier is it? Yes, yes, the master's tier. Sometimes they call it by tiers, and sometimes
No, I don't have a master's here.
if you have high stables, do that one. Dismount there because you have to go back through the tunnel the other way. And then if you take a turn to the right, right, there's the ramp up. Oh, we are on the same, we're on the same layer. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't have dances. I mean, I do, but. Oh, what is that frame you have? What is that frame?
It's the one I got in time travel.
Oh, wow, that's something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this really is extra.
Yeah, then it switches back and forth and blah, blah, blah. But when you get to the top, you should be able to kind of go straight ahead to get to the. Yes.
I could find.
Yes.
Gondor needs your aid.
You're definitely not in the right place.
Really? Like a feeling.
Yeah, it kind of comes and goes, but.
Oh, what? They say I still take the sword of hang out sometimes.
There you go. All right, let's turn in my doing 10 quests. Rings everywhere. Why are there so many rings everywhere? Oh, right. Okay, I'll just do this one. Yeah, I'll do this one now. We'll welcome,
The party from Rivendell is outside the gate. Might you bring them our greeting?
we'll say hi to Arwen. Here's elves. Hi, elves. Hi. Elro here.
Hail to you, friend of adventure.
My brother and I greet you as gladly as we may, for this is a day both of gladness and sorrow. Gladness for the joy of our sister, but sadness too, for she has chosen to walk with her lover, her love, Elisar. and her people will mourn to be parted from her. While we remain in this Middle Earth, Eladan and I will soothe the sting of the hurt with exploration and adventure, with combat and feats of martial skill. That is our way, and I know it is yours as well, Bellamy.
The journey was a long one, but we would not miss Arwen's wedding.
Let our younger sister heed the wisdom of her older brothers. Eladan gives you a playful smile. You're a little more than 100 years older than she, but that century makes all the difference in wisdom, Bellamy. Ask anyone, and they will tell you I speak true. Sure. Sure. Okay, Glorfindel.
It is good to see you again, my friend. Far from lands where it has been our custom to meet.
There are a few occasions that might draw so many from the Hidden Vale to the Long Road, but the marriage of Elrond's daughter Arwen and Domil is more. She is to wed Elisar of Gondor, but that is not the only name he wore during their courtship. Aragorn he was, and Estelle, while others called him Strider. That name brought laughter to her lips and amusement to her heart. In case you don't know all of the other names of Aragorn at this point in the game. It is a time for love's joy, Bellamy, but there is a sadness in it too. Father's sorrow for the daughter from whom he must be parted. That is another reason so many have come south. For even amid such joy, their dear friend must lose something too, and that is a grief. Oh, elves. You have to be so complicated. Eristor, Megavon and Bellamy, we have come a long way for the wedding of Arwen and Dumiel to King Elisar of Gondor, but our journey is almost at its end. I've been chief counselor of Elrond's household for many years, and he has long relied upon my wisdom and advice. What of these have I to offer today? There are times a daughter's happiness must be set against a father's sorrow. And how often do the sundering seas lie between one and the other? Rarely, perhaps, but the choice having been made for Lord Elrond and his daughter, the answer appears to be always. Galadriel.
A time of great evil has passed, and now hearts will be lightened with joy.
Oh, you sound thrilled, Galadriel. Arwen has long awaited this day, but its arrival was never certain. Now that it has come, let none stand in the way of love's bounty, lest they risk my granddaughter's ire or my own. I assure you both may be fearful. I've been dead.
I greet you once again and name you friend.
Without speaking your name, Bellamy, you and I have walked in dangerous places, but let us set aside the memory of them for now. This is a time of celebration. That there may still be such as these is welcome indeed, though the time of my people draws near to an end. Elrond.
Megavanin, my friend.
It is no small thing to bring so many across the mountains into these distant lands, but for the love of my daughter, all here would make the journey tenfold. The defeat of Sauron has made safer the lands hereabout. The road was not difficult, and though my grieving heart tried to slow my steps, the light of joy in Arwen's face kept steady my pace. For all the knowledge I possess, Bellamy, I cannot solve this riddle. Arwen will be parted from her kindred or from her betrothed, and none of my wisdom can ease that parting. Still I am here, and would be nowhere else on this day or on any day that my daughter desired. Arwen.
It is good to see you.
It is good to see you, Bellamy, so far from the place of our first meeting, and with so much having happened since. I have walked for many years in Middle-earth, but I feel something I've never felt before. I am young, like a young sapling. My life is now beginning. I assure you, it is a peculiar sensation for one of the Eldar, Bellamy.
I understand the preparations are nearly complete.
We tell Arwen that the Council of Gondor authorized a great number of plans and preparations for the wedding, and Aragorn believes they are nearing completion. When you tell her that Gimli had some suggestions relating to the vows she and her betrothed might speak during the ceremony, Arwen smiles fondly. I have already given the matter some thought and chosen words of my own. My love is certain to have done the same, but my heart is warmed by the kind thoughts of Gimli, son of Gloin. May the words of our vows measure up to those of his devising. But is that my betrothed I see? Has he come down from the city to greet his bride? Oh yeah, I was supposed to tell you he was on his way.
The sight of my beloved has stolen all speech from me, my friend.
For so long have we awaited this day, and now it arrives. Can it be so? Speak to me, Bellamy, so I will know that is truly my Lady Undumio, Arwen Evenstar, and no illusory dream of my hopeful mind. It really is, really, I think,
After so many labors, at last, it is time.
come with me, my friend. Together, my love and I will ascend the levels of the White City, and tomorrow, on Midsummer's Day, we will be married at last. No, I don't want to go back up to the top, though.
It was on Midsummer's Day that folk from near lands and far came to the White City to witness the great wedding.
Walk down the aisle and speak to Aragorn. Whoa, how did I get roped into the wedding thing here? I don't think the preparations are complete, but Aragorn smiles at you. I'm pleased you could be here, Bellamy, on this day of joy. Take your place beside Mary, my friend. Where's Mary? There he is. There we go.
My govanen peredvel, vivered toletlin.
My omenina, Estelle.
Alei melethnin swila.
Ellen sila lumen omentiaho arimeldania.
I bid you welcome. We come here in time of celebration, that we may share in the joys of peace. Let us rejoice that the war is ended, and that love endures. But remember, too, the coming of the dawn does not mean an end to all shadows. Many are those who gave their lives so we might see this day. Let us pause to remember those whose time has passed and will not come again. Now let us speak of three whose deeds are worthy of especial remembrance. Hail Theoden, King of the Mark! At the hour of Gondor's need, his horsemen broke the siege, delivering the White City from its enemies. Long will the ride of the Rohirrim be remembered in song and with glad hearts. Hail Boromir, Captain General of Gondor. Bravely did he defend his people from the threat of Mordor, with valor known to all. Yet his greatest deeds are known to few. Still, they were no less needful for Sauron's undoing. And last, hail Denethor, steward of Gondor until the coming of the king. Be still! I call for silence. Speak no ill of what you do not understand. Lord Denethor held your foes at bay, though the Dark Lord's malice tested him ever. If not for these labors, this city would have fallen ere any help could come. Few who stand here today could suffer what he endured for so long. Not even I. But let us now turn to more joyful matters. The long night is over, and love and laughter come with the day. Every wedding brings cause for celebration, but no marriage more than this. For the blood of Earendil's children, long parted, shall once more be made one. Aya, Elenion on Kalimar! Let the light you bear shine upon this glad union. I call upon those honored guests who wish to speak to come forward now.
Long in the years of men, but short by my counting, have I known the doom of this day. It was to be the fate of Arwen Undomiel, to part either from her kin or from Middle-earth. Now her path is set, and this joy brings great sorrow. Our roads shall not meet again ere the breaking of the world. Yet despite the pain it brings, I cannot wish otherwise. Why would I deem it so?
You know the reason, husband of my daughter. For is love not mightiest of all forces in the world?
So say the men of Gondor. We have not the wisdom of elves, but this much is clear to us. Love gives courage to stand against the hardships arrayed against us. Even courage to part from those dearest to us, son of Gondor? Aye, Lord Elrond, even so. I have now felt such love, and I know this is true.
I do not wish to speak above my place.
Say on, Frodo. None here hold a place higher than yours.
Well, I was thinking about the Shire. Most of you have never seen it, but it is my home. It is a fair green country where we hobbit folk live, untroubled by the world's great trials.
Mostly untroubled?
Well, we have come a long way from the Shire. On that journey, a friend once spoke to me of the world's perils. There are many dark places, he said, but still there is much that is fair. Though in all lands love is now mingled with grief, it grows perhaps the greater.
This is a saying of the Eldar, Frodo Baggins.
It was told to me by Haldir of Lorien, on the banks of the Silverlode. I think that love and sorrow are often entwined, and each hones the other. If we did not know both, I very much doubt we would feel either as strongly. But I have gone on for too long. Sam wished to say a few words as well.
Oh, I needn't, Mr. Frodo.
Go on, Samwise.
Ah, well, it's only a plain old rhyme, but... Age long, our garden bore no bloom, left barren cold and buried deep. Far under snows of winter's gloom, the seeds we sowed did softly sleep. And through the wind and sullen frost, they waited well and did not fade. Now, winter dwindles, cold is lost, and sunshine rests upon the glade. Springtime dawns and sprout and shoot, limn the lawns with golds and blues, and with the summer's flower and fruit, the garden glows, awash with hues. And what to thank for all these splendors? None but the kind hands of its tenders. Care well for the plots you mind. Love things that grow beneath the soil. Foster them with thoughts most kind, and joy shall repay all your toil.
Yes. Spruce notes chair. Clear.
Well spoken, Master Gamgee. A simple rhyme indeed. Now, to the matter at hand. When two are to be wed, the rights of both elves and men call for the exchange of golden rings. Given events of recent days, however, perhaps it is best to skip this custom, unless our lovers object. Then let their hands be joined instead, and thus reveal their bond to all as they take their oaths to each other.
Though I turn from the everlasting west, I am undiminished. An hour with you brings more joy than 1,000 years apart. When you embarked upon your quest, my sorrow was as none I have ever known. Now we are again together, and so shall stay. I choose Luthien's path, bound to your fate, as was hers to Baron's. Mainuvan melmetja, ter corvierenjar artenoyo.
We are as two fair trees entangled beneath the sun, rooted deep, drinking light together. My heart has belonged to you from the hour I first beheld your grace beneath the leaves. You are my hope, the sustaining flame I bore unto the jaws of shadow. The even star who guided my steps through labor and fear. Mainovon melmetja, ter corvierenjar artenoyo.
Nai alequen embeve tulva, alla niere nexhuvavet.
Aragorn Elisar, son of Arathorn, will you wed Arwen, daughter of Elrond, and henceforth be husband unto her?
I will.
Arwen Undomiel, daughter of Celebrian, will you wed Aragorn, son of Gilraen,
It came a little too
and
much in her
henceforth be
face.
wife unto him?
Don't you really just said it?
I will.
Then before the Valar, and the one who stands above all others, and in sight of men and elves, and dwarves,
Oh, and hobbits, don't forget us.
and all free folk, let you be bound together, and the twin lines of Earendil be made one anew. All hail the High King of the South Realm and the North, and all hail the High Queen! Behold! The white tree flowers anew over the kingdom restored.
All right. I think that is going to be a good place to stop for tonight. It's work tomorrow. Good night.